Alrighty, we are back with a brand new video. Now, in today's video, we are hitting shoulders and arms. So, I want to get like a sick pump. But, very important video today because it is the first of the year. So it is January 1st of 2026. So, Happy New Year to all of you. But, I am going to drink my pre, and let's start moving some heavy weight here on shoulder press. Okay, so looking back in the book, it said the last arm day we did shoulder press for, I believe it was 220 pounds for 6 reps. Yeah, 220 for 6. So we have 220 pounds loaded up on the bar now, and let's just hope we can get 6 or match it at least. I think I've got that because that was the second set I did it on last time. So it was 215 for the first set and then 220 for the second set. And I think it was first set was 6 reps, second set was 5 reps. So considering I had 0 reps in reserve, I think that I can definitely do 220 for 6 on this first set. But okay. We warmed up off screen with just a plate and then moving to this. So let's hope we can get 6 reps or more. We're gonna try to go for more, but honestly, I think I could have got the last rep. I changed my grip, so I put my thumbs back, and I think it kind of messed me up on the last rep. That's annoying. Okay, because that, we're gonna keep the same weight for set number 2, and then try and match the reps. Cause it was still 6.5, if you want to call it, but I really could have got that. Okay, we're just gonna do this again for another set. All right, set 2, same weight. I really want to match the reps, and I mean it is the second set, so my hopes aren't that high to get the 7th rep. But if I can get 6, I'll try for the 7th. But if I can get 6, I'll be happy here. So. Oh, I told you. It was my grip. Because that was 7. Yeah, that was 7. It was because I switched my thumb placement. That's why I messed up the last rep. But that is a new PR at this weight actually. So 7 reps, 220 on shoulder press. So I'm happy. I couldn't have got another rep there even if I tried. It would have been like here, which I could have done the partial, but next time. Now we are moving on to some tricep work, which we changed, by the way. So I'm still only doing one tricep movement, but instead of doing a sort of pull down, I'm switching to JM press for a bit now because I found out I like it a lot more. And it's really hard for me to, I've already maxed out the cables for any type of overhead extension and almost the same as single arm. Like I'm probably like 2 plates off, I think. So it's a lot easier for me to progressive overload on a sort of pressing path like that. So let's set this up for jam press. Okay, so we're onto some jam press now. I warmed up off camera, so now it's just a plate. I warmed up with a plate. Now we're doing a plate at 35 for working set, but just resting for a second. I was on TikTok, probably like, I think this was yesterday, and I was at the gym with my brother, and I saw this kid, he said he was 16, and on gear. On gear at 16. Mind you, this guy's huge, right? Like, I think he's a little bit taller than me. I think he was 5'10", I'm 5'9", but he was like shredded. He was huge, and I've been seeing this a lot lately. Like 16, 17, 18 years old, blasting gear. Listen, don't get me wrong, looks great. Like, they're huge. Like, it's me seeing that makes me want to take gear more. Like, but it's crazy. Like, they're 16 years old and already taking mass amounts of gear just to, some of them are doing it for fun, some of them do a step on stage, but I just thought that was insane. Like, man, I can't even get gear right now. Like, it's crazy. But off of the topic of kids my age on gear, we are on to our first set of JM press. I think it was 5. I was not gonna get another one. I could feel it, like the last like bit just to rack it here. I almost stopped moving completely. But S tier exercise. Literally, I think I like this more than just like controlled push downs. Like, oh, way better. Way better. But we're gonna do this for another set. So we're gonna lower the weight a little bit. Probably do 25, 5, 2.5. So we'll drop it by 5 pounds. Just because I kind of get more than 4 reps. But let's do that. Okay, I lied. I'm not dumbing the weight back, just 5 pounds. I'm just gonna do this for as many reps as I can and hope I can match it like I do with shoulder press. Or who knows, get one more. But this is the last set of JM press and our only tricep movement for the day. So I actually lied. We are going to stick it with 205 is what this is, and not dumb it down 5 pounds, just because I think I can match the reps. So if I can get at least 5 reps of this, I'll be happy, but this is our last set of JM press and our only tricep movement. So. that was 5, might have been 4. I'm not sure though, but my triceps are cooked right now. So we're done with this, and now we're going to move on to some side delts. Okay, so we are on to side delts, but I found a new way of doing lateral raises, because I hate like standing here just like this, because it's really hard not to swing, right? So I found a solution. I take the side of my cables right here. I'll kind of like, well here there's like a thing, so I'll almost let myself angle like this, keep still, and then doing it like that, besides like, and not doing it with cables, just bringing it all the way down here like that, is strictly just because cables are kind of like a restricted path. So like, if it's coming down here, it'll only go like that. Whereas if I'm holding the dumbbell, I can not only angle my wrist like that and keep it at the proper height, I can bend my arms slightly as I go up, like so, and I don't have the cable like digging into my quads here. So that's why I'm doing it like that. But for those, I am going to warm up quickly off camera, and then we are going to get into our 2 working sets on camera. Oh, all right. Set numero uno. Okay, so I kind of want to try the 50s. Because I did the 40s last arm day. I think I got like 11 reps with the 40s. And I kind of want to try doing the 50s. Ooh. Alright, we're going to try them, see how they feel. But okay, overestimated, but I'm not just gonna half-ass it now. I'm just gonna do 50s from however many I can with my right arm now, because now we know we can't do these. Like, I'm talking proper form, 6 reps minimum. So let's do these with my right arm now. Okay. We didn't get it, like, the amount of reps I thought I was going to get in proper form, but the important thing is that we tried, because I think a big thing, especially when it comes to lifting and progressive overloading, a lot of people get almost like afraid of trying new weight and going heavier and heavier, because it's like a mental block. So I have the same thing, especially when it comes to any sort of pressing movement, because I don't want to fail, obviously. But I think when it comes to an exercise like lateral raises, where it's already so hard, people get afraid to try and progress in it. Like, that's the first time I've ever touched the 50s, and I didn't just give up to 1 rep. I just kept trying my absolute hardest. I maybe got 4, maybe, but like the important thing is that I tried, and I think that's a huge takeaway from that. But big part is that it's really important to try your hardest to progressive overload. Like now I'm going to go back to 40s, but I would have never thought to do the 50s if I started with the 40s, right? Because I've already been fatigued and I started with the heavier weight. But besides that, we're going to go on to set number 2 where we're going to do 40s with some better form now. So let's do those. Okay, this is the last set of lateral raises, and we're going back down to 40s. Try and get the form to be a little bit better there. I swung a little bit with the 50s, and I really like that. So, back down to the 40s. That finishes up all of the side delt work, but that set was a lot better than the one of the 50s, mainly just for control wise, because when I'm leaning like this, when I was doing the 50s, you almost saw kind of like my hips were pushing my arm up a little bit, but when I did the 40s, I tried to minimize that as much as possible so I get full range of motion without kind of cheating my way there. But that finishes up side delts. Now we are on to our biceps. Okay, for our first of 2 bicep movements, we are doing, or for the short head at least, we are going to be doing preacher curls. But I don't have a preacher curl here, so I basically just set the bench up at an incline I want and do preacher curls like this. So I'm doing 40-pound dumbbells right now. It'll probably be 40 pounds for both sets, but we'll see. But this is set 1 of 2 for the short head. Oh, I think as far as all the bicep movements, as far as like short head go for like what I've done so far in videos, this is my favorite. Like even at the gym I have a machine preacher, but even this, the stretch is like, you can't get that from just doing cables. I find it's not the same. I've done like cable hammer curls, but still a little bit restricted. But this, S tier, phenomenal. But we're gonna do another set of these. So, okay, so I decided to do 40 pounds again because I got 6 reps each arm. So if I can get like 5, that's still a good set. I'd rather not lower the weight just to get like 8. Like, cause if I stick within that range, failure is failure. But sticking with 40s, last set here. Let's do it. Okay, that finishes up preacher curls. Now we have just one set of cable hammer curls. Then, all right, for the last set and exercise to finish off our shoulders and arms workout, we are going to do some cable preacher curls. So let's do that, and then we can get to some pretty cool posing because I have a very nice pump right now. So. Holy. Okay. Let's do some posing now. So, we just finished up our complete workout. So, quick pump check. Oh. Oh, all right, we look freaking cool right now. But that pretty much sums up today's shoulders and arms workout. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As I said in the beginning, New Year, Happy New Year, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe for more content because we're posting every weekend now, every week. So I haven't been slacking on videos like before. But if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.